Weapons? Where are weapons on our educational channel? Because this is the subject of today's debate. Hiya! Ha! Beep. So you all know about guns, knives, and drugs and other weapons, right? Well, it turns out there's something else about weapons too, and it's really dangerous, and anyone can actually use it to mass murder someone. So today's debate topic is, should guns, knives, drugs, and other weapons be banned? Well, drugs, yes, they can be used as weapons. If you inject some in you, then it might make you have nausea, vomit a lot, and forget what happened while you're being captured or something. And then when you end up in a place, you can get brutally killed, I guess. And yeah, that's kind of a weird thing to do. And now let's get into the story. So any object like a heavy metal object or just some paper rolls, a rubber band, glue, tape, especially duct tape, and a pencil and caps can be turned into a weapon. I mean, sure, matchsticks can be turned into weapons too, and basically you can make this, and I mean, like, it's probably useful for some fights, but I guess it could harm someone. And like those big metal crowbar objects, that can be used to actually get and kill someone too, and also even hurt them. So, do you really think that that's possible? Any object, even a household object like this book, can be used as a weapon. And even that phone can be used as a weapon. Phones are really hard, so they will break, but then again, it'll also hurt the intruder. I mean, it's useful for self-defense, but then again, mass murderers aren't doing this for self-defense. And now, let's get into the pros and cons of banning guns, knives, and drugs and other weapons. Let's start with the pros, shall we? Well, crime will at least decrease in other places on the earth. Like, if all these weapons are banned, then at least crime will decrease. I mean, it's already been decreasing, other exception with terrorism. And no one would be able to murder anybody like that body right over there. Ah! Well, less people, especially kids, will be killed, and that's exactly what you want to do. School children won't be needed to killed, and school children won't need to shoot their teacher, as in a recent news story. I'm actually still getting used to it. Yeah. And no one would be able to kill anyone if we ban everything that could be used as a weapon. Like books! Actually, exception of books. Those aren't usually used as weapons, and you should cherish a book really, really happily. So, that is exactly the pros of banning every weapon and everything that can be used as a weapon. And now, let's talk about the cons. If weapons are banned and everywhere, then this will mean that no one will be able to do anything because their household items will be confiscated and electrical wires could be confiscated, chairs could be confiscated, books could be confiscated, basically everything but the house itself would be confiscated. Even the TV would be confiscated. And I like TV. Second of all, police officers and the army and the military and the air force and the marines, they will all not be able to defend themselves because now they don't have any weapons. At least the enemy doesn't have any weapons too. And sometimes they'll still be making weapons and it'll be traded illegally. And even if they're banned, and the army, the military will not be allowed to use them, so they're vulnerable to attack. And when they are vulnerable to attack, they won't be ready for it because weapons are banned. Those guys are illegal, sure, but they don't have any weapons. Handcuffs would probably even be banned because those are weapons. I mean, yeah. So, I have a better suggestion. How about confiscating them instead if you misuse them? And by misused, I mean high possibility. And misuse, I mean using weapons to kill them. And not using it for self-defense. Yeah. So what do I think, you might ask? Well, I would probably go with the con section. Sure, weapons should be banned, but not all of them. I mean, household weapons, technically a laptop can be a weapon too. And especially that, you can't even use it. It's too precious. You're using a MacBook, for heaven's sake. And you want to break a MacBook? And another thing, though, is that I need a scissor. Scissors can be technically called weapons, but I need scissors to cut my stuff and cut open the wrapper. That's really hard to open. Also, the military and army won't be able to protect us from those rogue people who have bought guns and swords illegally. Who uses swords anymore today? So I guess confiscating is our best option for now. And if they refuse to confiscate, we have to kill them. So, that is the end. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you guys soon. Shnan out. Peace.